interviewing Augusto, who just put on a spectacular flying routine at the Palomar flying field at the HeliFreak Fun Fly. And Augusto, how long have you been into helicopters?
Well, actually, in the hobby itself, I have been 40 years. I started when I was 7 years old, 52 now. So 45 years now.
Okay,
and helis, I was in the heli for about 20 years ago, for a while, flying the scooters, heli boys and all that. But it was too expensive for a kid, so I left it for a while, and then I came back when, Raptor days and stuff like that came out, and the handheld gyros and all that. So it's been probably like about 12 years.
Okay. And how would you recommend an average hobbyist wanting to learn 3D aerobatics? What's the best way for them to approach learning?
Well, the easiest way is to get a simulator. Especially if you're young and you're used to the Nintendo generation, kids playing the games and all that. It makes it very natural for them to learn on a computer. And also, one of the tricks that I tell people to do when they want to learn, make it like a natural thing for them, like the bodies and totally having to think, is when you do that, when you do the simulator, try to be distracted. Actually, don't put too much attention to the actual game. Try and see if you can watch some show that you like on TV while you're simulating, so your mind starts getting a little bit distracted. And then what happens is your body learns by itself. It's kind of fun.
Interesting.
People ask me about how I can do it stuff, and I wouldn't be able to do it if I had to think about it. It has to do with the fact that you do it to a point that the body does it. It's sort of like a swing of a racket and or something like that. You don't really think about how you're going to swing the racket. You let the body do it. That's pretty much the way you do it.
That was amazing. I saw you do a lot of maneuvers where the helicopter was spinning and yaw, which is pirouetting, right?
Yeah.
And you were doing pirouetting funnels, circles, reverse. You're doing all these different maneuvers.
Yeah.
And what are the names of those maneuvers? Do they have names?
The ones that I do, the pirouetting stuff that I do, what I do mostly is I try to do a pattern of non-pirouetting stuff, and then on the way back I do the same thing but pirouetting. Like for instance, I do a roll, then come back and I do the same roll pirouetting. I do a move, then the same move pirouetting, or a Q&A, or even a rolling circle. You can do the pirouetting. The people call that a chaos because you can pure flip in the 360 degrees. And that's pretty much, you try to do the same maneuvers you have, but with the tail rotating, pirouetting. And that's very, very challenging, very nice, and very rewarding too. It's really nice to do.
And very interesting. Thank you for your comments. And also I saw towards the end of your routine, you went inverted and you actually came down and it looked like the button top to the rotor head touched the asphalt.
No, actually, no, it doesn't. It's a pretty interesting thing that happens there. You notice that when I went to the right side of the runway, I was going down until the heli stopped, right? It stopped about a half an inch from the ground. And what you do is you get into something called ground effect. It's a little cushion of air, and then at that point I can relax it, and it just floats. The heli just floats. That's why you can do the thing, pirouetting, hovering this much from the ground across the runway. You're not really doing that much. Once you get to a point that you get into this cushion, it's like a free ride there.
That's amazing. Yeah. Well, thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you.
Have a great event.
Bye.